us to talk about the NAACP in the 21st century, the president of the national branch of the NAACP, Reverend Vernon Dixon. And of course, Reverend Vernon Dixon, let me welcome you to the show this morning.
Thank you for inviting us.
And of course, Reverend Dixon, we also might add that you are not only the president of the national branch of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, but you're also the pastor of Hobson United Methodist Church in Nashville, Tennessee. And of course, and that's why we made reference to you as Reverend Dixon this morning.
Right.
Reverend Dixon, what we'd like to do today is to talk about the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People at the 21st century, recognizing that this organization was around at the 21st century, in the 20th century, and has played a very, very significant role. But before we get into that, Reverend Dixon, let's have you as the president of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People of the branch in Nashville, Tennessee. Let's have you to give us some information about your background, your education, and some of the things that eventually led you to the presidency of this branch, and then we'll talk about the NAACP itself and then get into some of your programs.
Well, first of all, Dr. Haney, I just want to thank you for this opportunity to be able to come and to talk to you and to recognize your achievements and your accomplishments in this area. And so it is indeed an honor for me to be here today. I'm a native Nashvilleian and attended schools in Nashville. Unfortunately, I didn't get to attend the integrated schools because integration didn't take place until the year after I finished. And then I left the schools here and then went to Fisk University. And then after that was in the real estate business for many, many years in this community before accepting my call to ministry and moving on then to pastor Hobson United Methodist Church. My involvement with the NAACP started when I was a teenager and under the leadership of then Mrs. Curly Magruder, who was always getting youth involved in the movement and teaching us about this organization and showing us ways that we might be able to be responsible citizens in the community. And so my early involvement started there. Later in my adult years, I worked more directly with the Education Committee, and for many years was the chair of that committee, working through the desegregation suits that came through Nashville. And then ultimately, last year, some people came to me and said that they thought that I might be